Hey everybody, this is Melina from scrapbookingwithme.com and Me Crafty Scrapper here on YouTube and Instagram and over on Facebook at Me Crafty Scrapper Creates. And I would love for you to follow me on all of my social media platforms, and please subscribe and give me a thumbs up on this channel here on YouTube, because I am celebrating over 30,000 subscribers here on YouTube, and I'm giving away free digitals all month long. And if I get to 35K by the end of March 2024, I'm giving away a 10-page digital kit. So I need subscribers. I need y'all to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and help my videos to get up in those YouTube algorithms so that I can get more paper crafting lovers seeing my videos. This today is another episode of Scrapbusters, and it's a challenge weekly that I do here to help you get rid of some of those scraps that you might not do anything else with. They're just sitting around. You're thinking, I should just throw all these away. Don't do it. Wait. I'll show you why. I have a whole playlist of Scrapbusters videos and all kinds of scrap busting videos, paper scraps, all kinds of stuff that you can look for, find, and get inspiration from. And I will try to remember to leave that playlist link in the description box below. I get a question weekly about speaking of digitals, like I did a couple of minutes ago, I get the question weekly, what paper or cardstock do you use and what printer do you use to print your digitals? And I have made a shorts video here on YouTube. If your video is less than a minute long, then it goes into a shorts category. So when you go to my YouTube homepage, you'll see my picture up there, my little cover picture, and then you'll see videos, all kinds of little tabs, videos and playlists and all this stuff. Well, one of them says shorts, and that's all of my little short videos where I'm just previewing and showing you sneak peeks and stuff. Well, I did a 1-minute video on what paper, what cardstock I use, where I get it, what the weight is on that, and I show you the brand and the serial number, everything, or model number of what printer I use also. So all in one little compact 1-minute video, and you can find that in my shorts, and I made it just before I made this video. But anyway, just thought I would cover that. Now I have some tag shapes here and forgot to silence my phone. I have some little tag shapes here, and tags are very easy to make out of your larger scraps. You can make tags very easily even if you don't have a tag corner punch like I've got, and I will show you really quickly. But I am just going to cover up that bottom part right there, because with what we're going to make today, the bottom part of your tag will be shown, and if it's got something at the bottom that you don't particularly like, you just want to cover that up. Now on these, I'm fine with that. I've got a white bottom there, I've got polka dots, teal, and then another like a creamy white there. And I know that I have got some more just tag shapes somewhere. Look at here. Some of these I got from Taperlogy, and you know, I'm not the biggest fan of. I won't ever use that or that. Probably neither will use that. Now I do like that one. It's got kind of like a blueprint kind of thing on it, so I'll keep that one. But if you have some larger scraps and you want to make some tag shapes, it's really easy to do. And let me show you. Even if you don't have a template or anything, don't worry about it. Okay, I am going to cut just using my Tim Holtz trimmer cut that off, and I'm going to cut where that's folded. So now I have this large tag shape. This is about, let's see, 5.5 tall by, let's see here, 3.25 wide. And to cut the corners off, I would use, personally, I would use my We Are Memory Keepers diagonal punch or tag corner punch. And when you are using this, so I'll just get a little piece of paper here like this, and then you would put the corner in, and it makes your little tag corners. But you don't have to have that punch. No, 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 you don't have to have it. You can make a tag corner by just simply getting an existing tag that you have in your stash, or just cutting off one corner and then matching up that corner that you cut off to the other side. So I want this one, since it's so much larger than all the rest of them really that I've got, I want this one to have a little bit bigger of a corner. So I'm just going to line that up. I'm going to get my shears just so it goes across all the way and I don't have to worry about stopping. Okay, so I've done that there. I'm going to flip that piece over that I just cut off of that side, and I'm going to put it on this side, and then I'm going to get my scissors and cut that corner off. And I have perfect tag corners every time, no worries. Okay, so now what we are going to do today is we are going to make some ruffle bottom scrappy tags. And I got this idea from, do y'all remember, and I know my daughter, I put them on her, and people were like, oh, I can't believe you're putting those things on her. But the little ruffly bloomers that little girls wore all the time, I mean, over their little pamper, you know. I was thinking about that the other day, and I thought, oh, I can make ruffle bottom. I started at first to call it ruffle butt, because that's what everybody called it back in my day whenever I was dressing my daughter like that. But I am not going to say that in a title. I did just say it on video. Sorry about that for anybody that might be offended by me saying B-U-T-T. But ruffle bottom scrappy tags. Now what we're going to do is, you want some torn edging. You could also do this with ribbon, and I might do one of those too. But I'm going to get this book page. It's already got a torn edge, and I'm going to get the brand new Tim Holtz Scorched Timber. If you do not have this color yet, it is the prettiest cool brown ever. I love it. So I just inked just the ruffle. Don't worry about the corners yet. And what we're going to do is put a little line of glue first off at the bottom of our tag. And this is just a tag that I had gotten from some other place somewhere, and I just didn't like how it looked. It's glossy, so I'm going to do something else with it. So I'm letting a little bit of that brown that I put on there show at the bottom, because the bottom of this is not glued down, and you don't want it to be glued down. You just want to glue the top part, okay? So then you're going to go in with some other pieces of anything, any scrap that you have, and just make sure that it is enough width-wise, and just ink the torn edge, ink the ruffle part, and we're going to layer them. And we are not going to glue down the bottom parts, but you can, where they touch, where they meet, you can glue that part down. I'm just saying, to get that ruffle bottom look, you need your ruffles to fly up, okay? I thought this was just the cutest little idea the other day when I was thinking of it, and I was like, okay, I gotta do this on an M Scrapbusters. That would be too cute. Alright, I can use this 2 different times, and it doesn't matter how much space you put between them, whatever you want to do. But remember, at first, all you're doing is inking that bottom ruffle before you put it on. And I just like the look of that. If you're not into inking edges, don't worry about it. You don't have to do that. Okay. And I am going to bring it down just a little bit, so it's a little closer to that. But you don't have to have the exact same width in between all your little ruffles, okay? And yes, I'm saying, okay. This is a new concept, and I want to make sure that everybody gets it. Oh, babe. So I'm like a little mama, just making sure that y'all are understanding what I'm talking about, and it's not clear as mud. It is like the chilliest, rainiest day here, and here it is, what, March the 8th? Yeah. March the 8th here in North Alabama. And it is just blustery outside, as Winnie the Pooh would say. Speaking of that, speaking of Winnie the Pooh, there is a brand that has come out with an entire collection of just Winnie the Pooh papers, ephemera, washi tapes, brads. There is stickers, and it's vintage Winnie the Pooh. That's my favorite. Vintage Winnie the Pooh is my absolute favorite. And so I have got some of that coming to the shop at scrapbookingwithme.com, and I am so excited about it. I almost cut that too narrow, but I think it will work. Okay, just inking the bottom ruffle. And don't worry about your excess, y'all, on the edges. You're going to cut that off in a minute. I'm so excited about how this is going to turn out. Okay. There's that. Let's get some color in there for the next one. And see, you could use both edges of this. So you could use this one here and then this one on another one. So if you've got some wide scraps that you're tearing, then you could use the other edge on another tag. And you could totally do this for journaling spots, journaling cards, things like that. I just love tags. I never can have enough tags for all of my journals. So I'm making tags. This one will be a little bitty narrow something. I'm just going to ink the ruffle. My computer's fan is working overtime today for whatever reason. I really love that floral, so I'm going to not put that as close there. And then, let's see, we can always punch another hole at the top, so I'm going to go all the way to the top. And let's use this one. That's pretty. Like a little ledger looking. All right. Aaron was doing chores earlier before I got on here. Thursday and Friday is usually his chore day here at the house, and he loves it. For anybody that thinks I'm forcing him to do it, no, I'm not. He loves doing chores because, guess what? He loves allowance money. But he was doing chores earlier, and especially when he gets out the vacuum cleaner or the mop bucket. I've got one of those where you put the mop in the water and then put it in the little spin thing and press the foot pedal. Anyway, when he does that, Lila Rose, our little Yorkie, goes absolutely bonkers on him. She is playing with him, but it almost, the bark she uses almost is like, okay, that's annoying. I don't like that. Would you stop? But, I mean, she is playing with him, but it is so funny because he will be like, Lila Rose, stop. Lila, stop it. And just seeing those two going back and forth is funny all on its own. All right, I think this will be my last piece. And I'm thinking I'm going to do this one full. But I'm thinking that some of these might look good to just do maybe half of it because, you know, if you like the pattern on your cardstock but you want to break it up just a little bit, maybe you just do a little bit of a ruffle at the bottom. And I'm thinking those would be very cute to put some ribbon maybe at the top of, but I will show you that, what I'm talking about, in just a minute when I finish this full length one. Let me get my messy rag and try to get that glue up right when I do it. Alright, so then we have on the back side, you've got all of that overlapping. I'm going to find my sticky scissors. For anybody that does not know, I have one pair of scissors that cuts all of my stuff that may have some wet glue or some type of adhesive that hasn't dried, or glue dot or something like that. I use these scissors so I don't mess up the blades on any of my other scissors, especially if they are nice, expensive Tim Holtz scissors. Now look at that. Would you just look at that? So now we've got these little ruffle bottoms, and we can even go through here and kind of pull up on some of them at the bottom just to show the dimension that we've got. I love this. Oh, I love this. Too cute. And it's made from scraps. And let's get all of these kind of mussed up a little bit. I love it. And if you make sure not to get your glue all the way to the bottom, this is very easy. But some of these, I think Melina put too much glue on some of them. Okay, so if you run your fingernail just right underneath, that works. Now you don't want to cut off at the bottom because that's where your bottom ruffle is, and your bottom ruffle might go over the bottom of your tag, but leave that one alone. Now I'm going to show you up close. Let me get you zoomed in here. Look at the ruffle bottoms. Just look at them. How cute is that? I love it. So pretty. Now, let me get my crocodile wherever I put that. Here we go. And make a bunch of noise. And I am going to punch my hole again. I think what I'll do is turn it over. I can see the existing hole. I can punch it, make sure it's center. That works, huh? And then I will use the scorched timber to go all the way around the edges of my tag base too. So that gets the edges that you cut off, that gets all of them inked also. And now you can add a ruffly top to it. I think I will do some of the seam binding that I got from my scrap cabin. Erin, I just love these trims. You do a fantastic job with your seam binding. The dyeing and the crinkling and all of that. She is over on Etsy, My Scrap Cabin. Y'all need to check her out if you don't already. Alright. And just pull up on my seam binding. It's almost good as far as length. I'm good with that. You could even put on like a one big, if I had like a butterfly or something to put in the middle, that would be amazing. But you watch, I won't be able to find them. A flower or a butterfly or, you know, something for the middle. You could even do that. This one says special. Ooh, I like that. Let's add that. Ink it with my scorched timber. And then put a little glue on it. Right there. That is so pretty. I love it. Okay, let me show you what it looks like on a journal page. I'm having to walk across my scrapbook room to get my idea journal. So here it is. You can put it in a pocket, in a bag pocket if you've got one of those. Sticking out from there, you can clip it on if you want to. So cute. It's tag shaped, but then it's almost got like a mummy wrap look to it. I love it. Let's make some more. And I'll tell y'all about all the goings on, which has been rather quiet around these parts lately. But that's a good thing. We like quiet because weekends are not quiet. So we do like quiet sometimes. So this one has some little plaid, like pale pink, some pastel colors. And I thought this was very pretty to put onto that. And let's just get some colors that would go with it. Look how pretty that one. And I'm not going to go all the way to the top of this one and just have some ruffle bottom at the bottom and see what that looks like. Ooh, I think this little, yep, that'll look good too. So we got some pinks and some peaches throughout. And this came from a digital that Mom made, I do believe. It was from one of the E-Club kits. Pretty sure. As far as things going on, Bethany is on the home stretch as far as college goes. We are so excited for her, and she is super duper excited. Yes, cannot wait for her long drive to be over with. And she is working at a local salon internship, and she does take her own clients, so that's a good thing. And she can get paid. I have covered that. Someone asked about that. Oh, she's doing an internship, she can't get paid, right? Oh yeah, she can. Her professors at college made sure to let her know that yes, you can get paid. You have a client come in. Yes. And then Erin's just been doing lots and lots of chores and working at the shop and having fun earning money. That's his favorite pastime, is earning money. And you know what? In this day and age, sometimes that is not on every young person's mind. Just saying. And so we're glad he has a really good work ethic. He does. For an almost 24-year-old autistic person with an expressive receptive language disorder, he has one of the most dynamic work ethics ever. Alright, so I'm going to use just a little bit of this. And then Brandon is just working away at the shop and had quite a few orders today, he said, so that's a plus. And we got a sublimation printer. Anybody that does not know anything about that, we are printing on tumblers and canvas bags, t-shirts, all kinds of things like that, so be on the lookout for that in the shop. And then let's see, is that going to be, that's going to be wide enough. And that is more Mom and Alicia's baby. I've got so much going on that I just really can't take on anything else, but I am here for moral support and to help with any kind of design issues that they may have or have questions about or want my input on. I will definitely do that. But other than that, I'm like, I've told them, y'all go for it. I can't get into all of that right now, but I hope and pray that it goes well on the website. We will be offering that on scrapbookingwithme.com website. Look at there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is put a little piece of ribbon or something right across there. So it looks like one of those dresses, the ruffly skirts. Love that. This one, I think, yep, I'm going to put that little daisy trim across there. But yeah, they're going to have a lot of that stuff in the shop, and you can order tumblers. They'll have special order stuff, and you can order right from the Scrapbooking with Me website, along with all of your paper products. And speaking of order it right along with your paper products, the Pylant family, our ministry, our singing ministry, we now have all of our merchandise on the website. So all of our CDs, our thumb drives with all of our music on it, our hats, and let's see, I think the only thing we don't have on there as of right this moment is our t-shirts, but we can get those on there if there's interest for that. But we also have our little Faithwear bracelets. They're the rubber bracelets, but they're a lot thinner than what you probably remember a rubber bracelet being. And we love them. We've got a teal one and a gray one, and all of that is on our website, scrapbookingwithme.com, and you can order any of the Pylant family merchandise and have it shipped with your paper products too. So excited about having that available for you, because we know that shipping is outrageous nowadays, and if you've got to go to 2 or 3 different websites to find things and buy things, then you might not do it. So we decided to get it all together for you on one website. How about that? Okay, so I have inked around We got to let that trim, because it's a little thicker, we're going to let that trim dry, but that is so cute. I love it. Now, let's find, I think I'll just use this, I think this is twill trim. I'm going to put that at the top of this one. I might have to trim off the ends. This might be a little too long, but it's just what popped up for me. I'm going to use my shears because they're going to cut the best. Cute. Now that's just darling. I love it, using that and then just having the ruffle at the bottom. I mean, I love both, but that's cute. See, I love the polka dot on this one. So I'm thinking if I have enough scraps with some gray in it that I could keep the top of that one too and make it kind of ruffle bottom only, like that one. Oh, do I have? I sure do. That crinkly paper cardstock that I used not too long ago, and I cut tabs out of it. It is so pretty. I'm going to use some of that. And then that's a dark gray floral. I'll use some of that. Let's get two more that will go well on that cardstock. I wish I had some more of this. That would have went really well on that one since it's kind of black and white. But book page will look good on that too. I'm alright with that. Maybe a little sliver of book page showing. Ooh, and that. Look at that, how pretty. Is it wide enough though? If I go this way, it will be. So I'm going to cut that. Oh yeah. Ink that bottom ruffle. And then as far as I go, I have just been plugging away, making free digitals for all y'all. I'm going to move this one up just a little bit because I love the polka dot anyway, and just have it showing at the bottom. Plugging away, making free digitals for all of y'all. And if you are a subscriber already and you have seen my first two March Madness videos, then you know what I'm talking about, and you've probably already snagged the first 2 weeks worth of free digitals. And thank you so much for doing that. And I thank everybody for sharing my videos and watching them and getting me to 30,000 subscribers. That's just a little mind-boggling to me, because it seems like just a year ago I was hoping to get 5,000. What? Oh, I like that. And then this shiny gray, it's a straight edge here, so I should be good to just tear it. Is that wide enough already? I think so. Just like that. Oh, that's pretty. And see, the scorched timber goes just fine with this gray because it is a cool black, cool brown. It's on the gray scale, as people say. A lot of Tim Holtz browns were warm brown. He didn't have a lot of cool colors, and I mean cool as in the color scheme, the base. Ooh, I like that. And then have the gray showing at the top. My sticky scissors. I'm going to cut off the edges. And see, with this one, it's got snowflakes on the back of it, so I might have to cover that up with some paper of some kind. Some just plain coffee dyed paper, probably. I'm going to ink the edges. So this is kind of like stacked ruffles. So stacked ruffle bottoms. Oh, I'm all about making up some crazy names for my scrap busting inventions. All about it. Punch me a hole there, and let's use some of this. This is Sari silk. I had to think about that for a second. I couldn't remember. Little piece of Sari silk. I think Mom said that she got the last that she ordered, she got from Amazon, I'm wanting to say, because she couldn't find anywhere else that she liked better, so she just got it off Amazon. Oh, that's cute. It goes along with the colors in that too. And then we can put some kind of little trim there. Oh, look at that. It sticks down too far. Let's look and see. I've got something else that's not as... Oh, I like that. It is some zigzag trim. Very cute. And I think I will cut it off here and hope for the best. And I'll use my fabric glue. Whoa! Just put a little line of fabric glue at the very top of that last little ruffle I'll put on. My little layered ruffle bottoms. Pull that out just a little bit. I'm okay if the trim that I put on is a little bit longer than the base. I don't have any problems with that. No, that's cute. All of them I've said, ooh, that's so cute. Oh, that's cute. All right, let's do another full one. These are so easy. Totally mass make these. So it goes along with 7 Plaza. It goes along with her, let's see, what is she calling it? Mass Make March, I think is what she's doing. So all of her videos this month goes along with a mass make. I thought that was very clever. Oh, Margaret over there, she's got the genius quality, I'm just saying. I'm going to go this way with that one. And this is a tiny tag, so a little bit different as far as working with this one because it is so tiny. But we shall see what it looks like having a full length of ruffles on it. And let's do this one. And I'm just putting just a little small thin layer of glue. You don't have to put too much at all. And I'm using art glitter glue in my Sugar Bell bottle. We have the Sugar Bells in our shop. And we carry the art glitter glue in our shop. We also carry Barely Arts glue. It's, to me, exactly the same as art glitter, but the company has said that there is no issue with shipping the Barely Arts in cold months. So Art Glitter Company does have that, what is it? It's kind of like a, hey, I'm just telling you, disclosure. That's, I think, the word I'm trying to think of. To tell you, you know, if you order this and it's cold outside, we're not guaranteeing that it won't seize up on you when it gets cold. So anyway, Barely Art says that you don't have to worry about that with theirs, and it is, in my opinion, exactly the same as Art Glitter. I would not know the difference if I had 2 Sugar Bell bottles in front of me with no labels on them, and Barely Arts was in one and Art Glitter was in another. I wouldn't know. Now, there might be someone else that'd be like, you're crazy. I can totally tell the difference, and that's fine, but not me. Okay, so we'll go all around. This one was so easy because I already had some of the stuff cut. So I just had to glue, or torn, and I just had to go glue it on. And look, I mean, that gets rid of so many scraps, y'all. Oh my goodness. That one is so cute. Alright, let's punch that hole right there. And that was still a little wet. That's why it gave me some resistance. Okay, and then I think some more of Miss Erin's seam binding on the top. And if you don't have a crocodile, all you have to do is just get your stapler and staple these on. You don't have to punch a hole if you don't have that type of hole punch. No worries. There's always a way to use things and make things even if you don't have the punch to do so. You know? That is really cute. Let me see. I don't think I'm going to put anything extra on these two just because I did put on the ribbon. And I think that is enough decoration. But maybe I can find another little something to put on top of this other one that I did. We have our Ministry just released a brand new radio single, and it has been sent to all radio stations. Going Where He Lives. If you subscribe to Brandon's YouTube, you may have already heard it, but my husband, Brandon Pylant, has a YouTube channel, and he has that on his YouTube, so you need to go listen to that. We are so excited about our newest radio release. Our last radio release, ooh, that's cute. I kind of want to cover up that flower middle. It looks like an eyeball. So I'm going to put this transparent mushroom sticker on there. So our last radio release was a song that Brandon actually wrote, and it got to number 28 in the nation, and that is on the Southern Gospel charts, of course. But yeah, it got to number 28, and we were very happy about that. And kind of shocked because that's the first time we have had one to go that high in the top 100 charts for Southern Gospel. So very, very exciting. All right, what about one more? Let's do this big one. Let's do this big jag. I've got so many scraps. We got enough. Aaron Jones is in there and he is singing to something, doing something. But I hear him in there. Oh, that is pretty. I think I might save that to go on the top. Yeah, because that is very pretty. Let's just do a little bitty tear so maybe we don't lose all of that flower. And we'll save this to go at the top here. It can go like that and I can cut off the top. Yay! That is so pretty, that little flower. And I do believe, yep, that was Mama. Now on your tears, they have to be kind of even, especially for the bottom. So the very first one you do, your tear needs to be a little even, because like if I wanted to come up like this, see, you're going to see that part of the tag. So we might go with something else. Ooh, I like that. A little music paper, vintage looking music paper. And we're just going to try to go as straight as possible with our tear. Ink it all the way because you just don't know what's going to stay and what won't. So you just, to be safe, ink all the way across. Now that on the bottom will stay. I won't cut that off, but it is hanging over about 1/4 of an inch off the bottom of the tag base. And then you can go in with other pieces that are not nearly as straight. Yeah, we could do that. And it won't matter because I think the more it's all womper jawed kind of, not straight across as you go up, the prettier it is. Womper jawed. I am really showing y'all my southern roots, aren't I? There's that. I've got some rice paper. I don't know. You think it'll tear and look fine? You'll be able to see through it a little bit, but I think it'll be okay. So rice paper and not just cardstock and paper like I've been using. Let's see how it looks. And how are we doing? Okay, we're doing good on time. Good on time. Oh, that's going to be pretty. And I might, just whatever I put on next, I'll cover up quite a bit of that. So all you're seeing is that little ruffle bottom right there. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, I don't think I will use that one because I like the wording on that one, so I don't guess I will use that one because I do like the wording and I want to keep that and use it on something else. So I'll go in like this, ink, and I'm going to go across a lot of that rice paper. So I'll bring it down. And yes, you can see the tag back behind the rice paper, but I'm good. It looks fine to me. Is this wide enough? No, it's not. So we need to go this way to get another layer going. And yep, that'll be plenty. Little zigzag of glue across there. We're saving that one for the top. I'm going to go ahead and ink the bottom of that. Ooh, that really shows up like a burnt page. That's pretty. All right, and maybe 2 more pieces. I would think that would take care of it. I like that green looking book page. I'm going to go with that and just lop off that top piece, ink across there. I'm good with my book page words going sideways. If you're not, of course, you need to tear your book page the correct way so they'll go up and down and not sideways. Those words are even going upside down. Gasp! Let's see here. Ooh. I like that little ledger look. Do that across there. All of that will be covered up, so you can go down on the previous piece as far as you want to. Right? Then this top piece will be like that. So pretty. I'm just going to put glue on the existing tag base. And then just position that where I want to. Press it down real good. And then get my sticky scissors and cut off all of this excess. I will go with the tag shape and just trim it out and try not to cut the tag base. Going over that rice paper, it was give me a little bit of resistance, but not too much. All those little giblets, as Mama calls them, gone. Alright, now this one is screaming for a word phrase right down there. So I left some space, whoopsie, at the bottom. Oh, I had to bend over the armrest of my chair. That didn't feel good. So that, yeah, that's just screaming for a word phrase. Let's go with replace fear of the unknown with curiosity. I like that. Replace fear of the unknown with curiosity. Think I will chop it like that, and I will add that there, and that there, and I will get me some black trim of some kind and add to the top. I think what I might do on this one, I've got some wide black trim, and I think I will do like a little tab look to the top of this one. So I'm cutting my trim straight across, and it's just a little, let's see, 2.5 inch piece. I said straight. Yeah, that's not straight. Anyway, let's ink it first, and then I'm going to put that black tab of ribbon at the top. That is so pretty. I love the word phrase. And now to find my Tim Holtz tiny attacher. I was about to say it's not in its usual space, but it was. It just wasn't seen. So I'm just folding that ribbon over. So it's kind of like a paper tab, but you're just doing it with ribbon instead. Cute. I love it. Okay, so what do y'all think about my idea? This stacked ruffle bottom tags, and we made them from scraps of paper leftover tags from other things and scrap paper that we just layered on. I will have y'all a still shot at the end. I love these and they were so quick to make. I think I will be making quite a few more. Just saying, because they are so cute and so easy. So we're going to be making some more of these. I hope y'all have enjoyed this video. Leave me a thumbs up. Like I said at the beginning, please make sure to subscribe. Click that subscribe button. It helps me so much with YouTube's algorithms. Y'all have a blessed day. I love ya. You are my people. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, y'all.